everyone, welcome to Superior Consulting Newsroom, where we bring you latest news updates on global immigration and travel. My name is Shahra. Let's start our today's news bulletin with the headlines. Canada invites 1,070 PNP candidates in the most recent express entry draw. British Columbia PNP Tech Draw invites 126 immigration candidates. Canada launches new immigration application tracker for spousal and child sponsorship. Students in California are more safe from COVID-19 in compared to other states of US. UK universities hit target of hosting 600,000 international students a decade early. Australia is hopeful to welcome international travelers in April. And finally, New Zealand is going to reopen its borders in stages. These were the headlines for today. Let's move forward towards their details. Canada invited 1,070 express entry candidates to apply for Canadian immigration on January 2nd. IRCC only invited provincial nominee program candidates. The CR's score requirement was 674. PNP candidates get an automatic 600 points added to their score when they receive their nomination, which is why the score is significantly higher than a typical all-program draw. Without the nomination, the lowest scoring candidate would have needed just 74 base CR's points. Invited candidates now have 60 days to apply for Canadian permanent residence. British Columbia invited 126 tech workers to apply for provincial nomination on February 1st. The invitations were issued through the British Columbia PNP Tech, which is a stream under the British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program. The British Columbia PNP is an economic immigration pathway used by the province of British Columbia to attract experienced, highly demanded foreign workers. The program gives people who choose to live and work in British Columbia a path to permanent residence. Candidates invited through the British Columbia's tech draws must meet the requirements of one of British Columbia's express entry, British Columbia, and skills immigration categories, which are managed through the SIRS. Candidates who received invitations in this draw were from the skilled worker and international graduate subcategories and needed a minimum provincial score of 80. Invited candidates now have 30 calendar days to apply for the nomination. Canada has launched an online portal where spousal and child sponsorship applicants can track their immigration application online. The tracker can be found on the government website. It is currently only for people who are applying for spousal, common law, and dependent child sponsorship. It is available to applicants as well as representatives. IRCC notes on the online form that the tracker's information is subject to change at any time before the IRCC officers make any final decisions. It also says there may be some delays or differences between the actual progress of sponsorship applications and the information shown in the tracker. The tracker was announced earlier this week by Immigration Minister Faisal as part of an effort to modernize the Canadian immigration system. California is currently the safest US state when it comes to COVID-19. A recent study shows California as the safest state in regards to the containment of COVID-19. This news comes as several top Californian universities urge international students to return when possible. UK universities hit target of hosting 600,000 international students a decade early. The universities in the UK have surpassed this target, reaching over 605,000 in 2021. This number was originally expected to be met in 2030. Australia might reopen to international tourists in April during the time of Easter. Scott Morrison, the Prime Minister of the country, made the announcement while talking to the local radio station. Though he didn't give any specific date, he said he is hoping that it will happen sometime during Easter. New Zealand is set to reopen its borders to visitors in stages after largely remaining closed for 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic. Reports have it that fully vaccinated New Zealanders in Australia can travel home from February 27th without having to undergo quarantine in state-managed facilities, whereas New Zealanders from the rest of the world will be allowed to do so 2 weeks later. Further, some skilled workers and vaccinated foreigners will be allowed to enter to the country from March 13, while up to 5,000 international students will be allowed to enter from April 12th. This was it for today. Hope you like it. Don't forget to tune in on every Monday and Thursday for fresh news updates. And please make sure to like, comment and share. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. This is Shahra signing off. See you in the next bulletin.